Bill Goudy checking in. Yeah, yep. Me and my trusty friend. It's morning time. I am going to make a breakfast. Yep. Gonna be baking eggs basically, but yeah, it's going to be a skillet breakfast. And yeah, I'm going to do it on LP. And yeah, I'm going to do it in the RV. I got a lot of work to do today, and I don't want to waste the time getting the fire going and all that. I've been reading a few books you might be interested in. I've been watching a lot of YouTube. Dr. McCullough, Dr. Oz, Dr. Bates, Better Eyesight Without Glasses. Yeah, the TNT diet. Yeah, and Seeing Without Glasses. Yep, well, I'm working on it. Thought you'd be interested in that too. But let's get to cooking, shall we? I'm getting hungry. For my cast iron aficionados, I believe this is one of my favorite pans, and it's not marked. It has a diamond number 7, and there's the handle. Cast iron skillet. Some people say that was made in Chicago foundry, I believe. Anyway, it works great, and thought you, just in case you want to know what it is. So the ingredients, yeah, onion. We'll need eggs, some mushrooms, some peppers. These are sweet peppers. You could have some hot peppers in there if you like. We're going to grate some cheese. And I got some classic cut farmland bacon, believe it or not. No locker plant bacon. Had to go to the grocery store and buy some bacon. Alright, so one of the most important things about cooking in an RV, we got an LP stove right here. And I like to cook with the back door open. And yeah, there is a vent fan. There's a hood right there, a vent hood. And I cracked that window as well. It allows for a draw. Because I tell you what, everything gets to smell like what you're going to cook. Yeah. The very first thing we do is we throw some bacon in that pan. Actually, the very first thing we do is we light the burner. Yeah. There's no standing pile lights, no waste of LP, so you have to light it. So we have the fire strike matches here. Yeah. And you have to push the burner in, and I don't know, this is an 80 series. Yeah, I blew that out. This is an 80 series camper. And when you turn this vent fan on, you're going to hear it. Kind of noisy. So I won't turn the vent fan on while I'm filming. I'll try not to anyway. So I like to cut my bacon in half, and it makes it look like you got more bacon that way. But really it just fits the pan better. It's a personal preference. Alright, the vent fan goes back on. Okay, so the bacon is done. It's really shrunk up too, didn't it? But that's alright. We mainly did this for the oil. We're going to drain some of that oil off, but we want the oil in the pan, and we want the bacon to be done. Yeah, I got a little red Dixie cup. I'll put the vegetables into that Dixie cup. You know, hey, when you're camping, you're roughing it. So that'll be the vessel we use. Rather than dirty a bowl, I can just throw that cup away. I always cut off the end of the mushrooms, and I discard that part. I don't use that. I don't know what kind of knife they use to cut those. And I rinse, as you can tell, I rinse those mushrooms off. Yep, that's how I do it. I don't know, probably about a quarter to 2/3 cup, I suppose, of cheese. Whatever you like. If you're feeling real cheesy that day, you can have a lot of cheese if you like. Well, I don't know if you can see that or not, but there's just a little excess oil in there. I'm going to dump into a jar. Just leave a little coating of oil in the pan. Because I'm going to cook up. Turn that around here. Bring that back up to temperature. And I'm going to cook up the vegetables out of a little red. Yep. A little red Dixie cup. Now I just put the peppers and onions in there. I still have, let me move this out of the way. I still have the bacon and mushrooms over here. So we're just going to soften up the peppers and the onions before we add the egg. Scrambled. Mix them up real good. Well, that looks pretty scrambled to me. Let's see if our peppers onions are looking good. Getting soft. You don't have to use the green onions. You can use a regular onion. Your choice. If you like. I'm not adding anything to this. However you can. Yeah, a lot of people on a finished product like to put some hot sauce with it. Okay, that looks pretty good. Now we're going to turn the heat off. We're going to add the egg. Yep. Looks good. We add the mushrooms. I know some people don't like mushrooms, so you can skip that part. Put the bacon right on the top. And we'll put the cheese, sprinkle the cheese all around on that. And we let that sit. While that's sitting there, we light the oven, the oven broiler. Okay, it's lit. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Let's have some, shall we? Just look at the goodness. Man. It doesn't stick to the pan. Look at that, huh? You can take that all out just like a no-flip omelet. Right there. One skillet breakfast. Look at that. I'm going to cut it. I'm going to share some with my pet friend. Yep. Look at that, will you? So this is just how simple it is. Let's try a bite of this, huh? Skillet breakfast. It's basically an omelet, but you know, flip omelet. Look at that, huh? Look at that. Wow. Light, fluffy, cheesy. You want some? You want some of that? I think she wants some. Wash it down with a little grapefruit juice. Complex carbs. Yeah, I've been reading about the grapefruit juice and the apple cider vinegar. It does something to your gut. Hey, it's working. I'm losing weight. What can I say? It works for me. I don't say it works for everybody, but it surely does. It worked for me. Wow. That is so good. Listen, I sure do appreciate you guys. I'd like to hang around and talk a little longer. Got a lot of things to do today. And, I sure do appreciate everything you guys have done for me. Dr. McCullough, Dr. Bates, all the links to anybody I mentioned will be down below. I got some library books coming from Dr. Voltek and Oxenfield. Dr. Oxenfield also has an I one out. So I'm going to see if that won't work for me. Hey, while I'm in my total body reconstruction, I might as well learn a little bit more. Thank you for watching. Bill Goudy out.